Alright guys, how's it going? So went ahead and decided to buy the Umikaze, the Japanese destroyer, which is basically the next ship in the tech tree after the Katori. I could have went with the American destroyer as well, but decided to go with the Japanese one, the Umikaze. Now again, if you look at the manoeuvrability of it, maximum speed of 33 knots. I mean, these other ships are only about 20 knots. Much tighter turning circle. Now this is quite interesting. Yeah, you can only be seen at 5.6 kilometers on the surface. This is what your concealment means, yeah? So that's how close you get before you're spotted. And air at 2.9. Now the upgrades are the hull and torpedoes. The research price and purchase price is very small, so yeah, you really might as well do it. But when you buy a new ship, it's got 0 experience, yeah, so you still got to fight with it first. Right, I'm going to have to go into the settings and have a look, because now I'm going to be using torpedoes, yeah? Right, so 3 is torpedoes. And I think I remember reading something about this lock reticle for when you're aiming your torpedoes, yeah? So I'll see if this X works as well. Let's jump into a battle. Oh yeah, you've got a smoke screen as well. Now how do you use that, I wonder? Right, so I'm way out and outside, which is right where I want to be, really. And come in behind them. Right, now this is fast and manoeuvrable, yeah. No question about that. Oh, it's an incredible difference, really. Right, so I can only be spotted at 5.9, yeah? Let's actually get round outside of them. Not quite sure how to do that one. I did launch a couple, yeah? We aren't too far away. Right, so that was me using my smoke, yeah, because I got into some fire, but not too much. It wasn't too bad. Right, torpedoes are a little bit difficult to use, yeah, for sure. Right, so X is basically selecting a target, yeah. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with this torpedo thing at all, to be honest. Get out of the way of those. Didn't even know they were coming though. Now you do get a little indicator though, yeah. Very difficult to use these. I'm going to have to look up more on those torpedoes, because I can't really seem to aim them all that well. Right, so obviously that's my firing arc, yeah? And you just need to sort of move the mouse. You can press X to do something though. I think that's your locking the target. Right, and now you see where it will be aiming, where it's moving to. Right, so that makes more sense now. Right, yeah, I got it. I got it. Right, so torpedoes not easy to use, yeah? They're going to take a little bit of learning. As I thought, that was rather poor. But now that I know what I'm doing, I'm going to battle on.
Action stations.
I think we'll come up this side, yeah, around here. Right, so something's been spotted. Right, so we've got aircraft as well, but I'm not really sure. I don't think I can do anything against them. In fact, I know I can't. Oh, yeah, we've got aircraft too, that's why, yeah. That's not good. Now let's come round the back here. Not good. These torpedoes look like they could be on target though. Maybe this last one. Oh, this is going to be a good hat. Hey!
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
You see me in the smoke. Come on, hit torpedoes! I'm going down soon though. I think I've maybe damaged them somehow. He just managed to get out of the way. Ah! And my keybinds aren't great now. My bombers are gonna help me, I think. Moderate damage? I don't have moderate damage left. That's not good. We just won. That wasn't too bad, yeah. 7 target hits with torpedo, that's pretty good. I caused flooding 4 times, destroyed 1. So yeah, that was much better than my first effort. Yeah, I'm pretty near the top. That was a lot more fun. The torpedoes are definitely adding a different dimension. The speed does as well. And that must have been a battleship I was up against at the end there, because you know, the number of hits that was taking from my torpedoes. Yeah, it's pretty smart. Right, let's see if I can upgrade. Right, so upgrading the hull actually loses you some artillery, but you do gain anti-aircraft guns. And upgrading your torpedoes also loses you artillery, but it gains you more torpedoes, so it's almost a no-brainer, that one, yeah? Oh yeah, right, so you've actually got to go through the hull first before you then go for the torpedoes. Right, makes sense. Right, let's get one more done before bed. Now, you can actually switch between torpedo modes, yeah? If you look at my 3 button at the bottom, you can see that's set to a narrow spread. You can actually see it. Yeah, very narrow fire. But if I press 3 again, it gets a bit wider. You really need to have a targeted though, and then when you hold down X, you get a white box that is the same shape that shows you where it's going, yeah? And that way you can really tell where you should be aiming your torpedoes. Without it, you would never have a clue, really. Right. So I can only be detected about 5.9 kilometers away, yeah? So these guys can't see me yet. Be careful here though, because as soon as I get a bit closer, they will be able to see me here. He can now see me. Just drop a smoke screen though. You shouldn't really be using smoke screens like that, it's a bit of a waste. I got a little bit close to the edge. Right, so once you get one in your sights, yeah? Just make sure you press X and you get the white box. That's the good thing about the Japanese torpedoes is they've got very long range. You kind of want to be zigzagging. Now, see, this is no good because if I'm firing, they're just going to hit that little island, yeah? So I need to do something to get out of this. All those torpedoes look likely to miss. Just got a little bit close, but you know, you're fast enough to get out of it. And I'm still doing a job there, yeah, because these 3 cruisers, and I also hit one, yeah, but these 3 cruisers are trying to hunt me down. This could be a potential issue here though, yeah? Because if you look at my cruiser there, there's a good chance he's going to get too close to those torpedoes. I think it was fast enough. That's one thing you've got to be wary about, yeah? Because other admirals or captains, they're not watching. You know, nobody's really watching them. Nice shot, yeah. But still need to get out of it, yeah, because you can just get too close. Now, there's another thing I noticed. When I was playing this before. After you've got fired, you get in there with your guns, yeah, because you still got some decent artillery as well. This will be what separates a good destroyer player from a bad one. Yeah? That's not bad.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
I can now think about turning around back to where I was. So, I mean, you are very much a multitasker as well. Yeah, see, I mean, you've still got some decent shooting ability. Right, I'm gonna drop a... smoke cloud. This is a battleship here, yeah, so... you don't want to mess around with these guys. If they catch you in the fire, you're a goner. However, you are very good against battleships as a destroyer. As long as you don't get caught in that kind of fire.
Problem solved, sir. Unable to maneuver.
Oh, nice.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
I'm in a bit of trouble here, yeah, I've taken quite a bit of damage and I'm on fire, but I'm doing pretty well all the same. I've got the fire out. A little bit high, I think. Those torpedoes are going to hit home though. Nice. Yeah, that was pretty good. You generally notice this about the destroyers. You either have a really good game or you have a really crap game. And I'm definitely like doing that right now. I was miles ahead of anybody else in that game. So that's basically how it went with the Umikaze. Torpedo's very fun, Destroyer's a very, very fun ship as well. Now, you're going to need a lot of situational awareness when you're playing this. That is, you need to make sure you're outside of the range of your enemy's vision at all times, really. You've got to watch out for islands as well, because as you saw there, you know, you can run aground quite easily while you're trying to aim your torpedoes. Lastly, you've got to look out for your own teammates as well. You hit them with a torpedo and it hits just as hard as you hitting one of your enemies, yeah? So that's one of the things that you're going to have to master. As I suggested, I think that the really great destroyer commanders are going to be very good at switching weapons. You're launching those torpedoes and then instantly getting into their artillery and firing that off as well. You're going to be zigzagging a lot because this is one of your main defences. I sort of zigzag sometimes and not quite enough in others, and when you're not zigzagging, you really realise just how much of a liability your small size can be. Overall, you're likely to be very devastating in some games and a liability in others. That's just the nature of the ship.